broken. All them babies been dying. I can't imagine the pain, all the screams and the cries. What drives a man insane to the point he won't take lives of innocent children, sons, daughters, husbands, and wives. Left me on my knees praying, wiping tears from my eyes. A random act of terror from the Lord of the Flies. The end is drawing near. They don't need a disguise. They are soldiers of death. We are soldiers of life. Not to say that I'm perfect, something just ain't right. It's a line you don't cross. This a different kind of fight. This is spiritual warfare at its greatest heights. And some choose the dark, and some choose the light. Some choose the beats, and some choose Christ. Some choose Muhammad, and some choose ice. Some choose the drugs, can't break the vice. Some don't believe, but we all pay the price. Look me in my eyes.
Why be ordinary when you can be extraordinary? Yes, it is true. People will treat you like you're secondary. Keep your head up. There's no such thing as a tooth fairy. As long as you can believe it, you surely can achieve all your goals before you turn gray and old. Do you remember when you was told to live your life being fearless and bold?
They asked me, Mac, man, why you had to change up the style? I said, man, it's called growth. It come from errors and trials. Come from foreclosure on your crib after denial. A repo escalade, support of a child. It come from learning my history and starting again. Educating or excommunicating my friends. Man, earning for myself, counting my own ends, making my own decisions, setting my own trends. Viewing my life through a Mac legend lens, then I call it how I see it. No need to make amends. I won't apologize if I choose to drive a Benz, or if I'm spending food stamps. It is what it is. Everybody need to mind their own biz and love one another. Man, talk to your kids. Kill the competition, stop hating on your family. For some that's wishful thinking, cause that's what all the drama made until my eyes.
Grab a hold of the inside of your soul, and it will be increased by threefold, giving you the power to live from hour to hour, being peaceful and lovable without being sour, increasing the development of your mind and leaving the degenerating past behind. Yes, it is time to be kind to yourself before there's nothing left but the grave of death. We must practice good health in order to stay alive and enjoy our wealth. Being born in this world, regardless of being a man, woman, boy, or girl, the earth is like a university. It is always testing, and you should be learning your lesson. This acquisition of knowledge teaches you more than any college. As the world turns, man should always be eager to learn. In order to make this a better place, there are certain things we must face. Wipe away our tears and face our fears. We must put down the guns. We're killing each other by the tongue. The evil that is in your heart, we must purify it by turning back to God.
What up, peoples? What up? Yeah, Chicago's finest, man. Man, I just wanted to stop you, man. I'm getting dressed right now. Me and the wife, we actually got a dinner date. But man, I had we just got to talking to my ex-wife. And you know what I mean? It was good to hear from her because I hadn't heard from her in a minute. You know what I mean? She was kind of upset with me. You know, my life story. She didn't finish hearing the whole journey. You know what I mean? So one section I stopped on. She didn't like the way I kind of described our relationship, and I understand why she felt like that. So you know what I mean? But it was like, man, she made a statement to me today. She was like, excuse me, out of all your people that you know, all your homeboys, all the cats you call your brothers, I can't really see how any one of them would be ever had an issue with you or feel a certain type of way when it come to you, because you always put your well-being and your safety above their shit. ever since I've known you. And I'm like, damn, that was a compliment that I appreciated because I always felt like, you know what I mean, to my detriment at times, but my mentality is if my peoples call me and say, Yak, man, I need you for whatever, I'm that dude that I'm coming. You know what I mean? I'm that, and that can cause, you know what I mean, incidents in my relationships over the course of my life and everything. But I always, because if you had somebody else to call, you'd have called them. You understand what I'm saying? That's my mentality. And it's like, man, if my peoples hit me, they might be broke down in the car. Let's use this for instance. I don't know shit about. I ain't mechanically inclined on nothing. But I'm coming to holler. My man called me. I'm shooting over there, and we gonna figure this shit out. You know what I mean, man? We gonna figure out what we need to do. Do I need to put a hitch on the back of mine? We pull this boy, whatever. We gonna figure it out. But my people called me, which means they needed me. That's how I always, man. That's how I always carried it. That's how I always looked at any situation. But if I call you my people, if I say I love you, if I say you my family, that's my mentality. Ain't no, you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave you hanging, man. If you can't get nobody else to come, then I'll come. Nah, you ain't my people's then if that's how it is. Because if you had somebody else to call, you'd have called them first. It's my way of thinking. And thinking like that, you can have relationship problems and shit. Because, man, your wife, your old lady, your whatever, you better have, they ain't always on that tip of how you might think. Like, man, no, I'm trying to go do X, Y, Z with my baby, but your people calling and it seem like they interfere. So it can be give and take on that, but that just show my man. I got a undeniable amount of pride. I live off respect, and I'm willing to die off disrespect. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna never not respect everybody I run across. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, when people violate that, man, I go in for my family. You know what I mean? I had two homeboys growing up. We was best, all three of us. Me, Mac, and Tommy Guns. And I had to ask Tommy, like, man, bro, that's what's coming up. I hope I ain't never make it seem like y'all was not able to protect yourself, like y'all was not able to defend yourself or any of that. He like, no, big bro, shit, nothing. You always looked out for us, cause man, it came across my table that a few people that I've always protected, and that's how I looked at them, felt like I was looking at them less than, and that, man, hell no. You know what I mean? It's like, man, I don't know how to. I got scars like hell over my body. My two homeboys ain't been touched, and my two brothers, they ain't been touched. You know what I mean? Because I'm a man. If you say you're gonna do that, man, I'm all ain't nothing else to talk about, and I was always in, and I always been like that, man. Because I felt as though I could take the pressure that was coming, and they couldn't maybe. That was the mentality I might have had, but I always tell everybody, only man that I ever thought could whoop me was my little bro. Because I taught that little nigga everything I knew. As soon as I learned it, I taught it to him. Practiced it on him, everything. You know what I mean? From physicals to etc. So it's like, man, that was a good compliment coming from the ex-wifey, man, huh? And the wifey, man, they talking, chopping it up, and we discussing just life shit, you know? It was good to hear from her because she felt I ain't talked to him over a month. You know what I mean? When she first heard the one episode, she kind of got in her feelings about it. And she jawed me up. You know what I mean? Talk big boy shit to me. But I understood it. So I just backed off and let her be. You know what I mean? Let her cool down and let her feel like she feel. But I understood because I felt the same way when I heard this shit. Like, man, that's incomplete. You can get the wrong impression from that part of it. So, but she never heard the continuation because she got mad at my black ass. But, you know, man, it's just, I'm getting ready to walk out the door and everything. But I'm like, man, everybody should have that one person that no matter what's going on, what's the situation, they like, you should always have one person you can call no matter what. Everybody think about that. Do you have one person in your life, no matter what the situation is? Everybody else might come up with an excuse. Everybody else might say, man, I'm going to see if I can get the car to get over there to you. But do you have that one person no matter what? they're coming? I think that's a very good question to ask yourself. And if you don't, you probably should erase some people being in your presence on some normality type shit. But I can honestly say I do, you know. And I can honestly say I'm one of those people, if you called me, I was coming, man. I ain't gonna never leave you nowhere. I ain't gonna never leave you messed up nowhere. And I damn sure ain't gonna never leave you hungry. Because my mama taught me that give everybody a meal, even if they ain't allowed to cross your fucking front door. You know, so man, I just left something on the brain, man. So man, I hope everybody having a beautiful, good Saturday. I'm about to go to dinner. Got the dinner with the wifey and the mother-in-law. Go get fat, full, and do what I do, man. Enjoy family day, you dig? So man, I hope everybody having a good one, man. Whoever catch it on the replay, much love, much love. We're gonna build this channel up, man, because we talking too much real for them to keep denying what need to be heard a little more, you dig? So man, everybody have a good one, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Yak, Chicago's finest. I'll be back at your peoples in a minute. Holla back. Yay. Getting up out of here. Getting out of here. Straight up. It's my Superman music, folks. I'm gonna holla back.
Nothing more powerful than a dreamer, and yet you believe in them dreams, you're a believer. Now a believer, that's a reader, becomes an achiever. An achiever that reads and believes is a receiver. Now what will you receive in your lifetime? This destiny was coming down your pipeline. This is something important, let's go the right lines. Back and forth, the court, or will you fight crime? Will you lift up your family and friends, or will you kill them with your coat just to get them ends? And they're both, so I know about forgiveness and sins. Young and dumb, green girls and grins, I know you dig me. Now get with me, it's a whole new day. We about to get this paper, a whole new way. Got my world wide web, trapping internet, yo. It's transcontinental map, pimping this flow. They can't stop the dream, they can't stop the team. Throw your hands up high, I know you wanna ride with me. Mac legend is the act here live in the city. They can't stop the team, they can't stop the dream. Throw your hands up high, I know you wanna ride with me. It's RAP here live in the city.
Life can send you through up and downs, and if you ain't really ready, you can get straight climbing. Come on, take a walk with me, girl. Let me open your eyes, I can change your world. Now who am I trying to tell you not to do the same things that I did too? I done party like a rock star. Had 4 or 5 bunnies with me in the car. Damn, I wasn't right, I was living trife. Cause I should have been home laying with my wife. I ain't think like that when I was in them streets. Had the pickings of the litter trying to ride with me. That's the only thing I saw was a young big gap. Took a whole lot of notes, now I'm back on track. But now, I can see things clear. Don't get left behind, peeking in from the rear. Keep dreaming.
They can't stop the dream, they can't stop the team. Throw your hands up high, I know you wanna ride with me. Mac legend is the act here live in the city. They can't stop the team, they can't stop the dream. Throw your hands up high, I know you wanna ride with me. It's RAP here live in the city. Life can only be what you make it. You put your work in every day. Gotta grind, can't fake it. If you do, when the rain comes, the storm will take. And every ounce of your hand, man, the devil won't break it. Listen, keep your eyes on the prize and folks. When I work and dedication, all your dreams is through. But you can rise beyond the skies. I just want you to know this is your way. Do it now, make it happen for you. And make it happen for you. You know them lies ain't true. Go to work, go to school, do what you gotta do. Lay that road map out so you can navigate through all the potholes in your mind that make you sad and blue. Don't focus on that, but always know that it's there. Pay attention, be alert, watch, stay on your square. Ain't a second to spare. Let you know cause I care. I'm a beast in the streets, it's a jungle out here. They can't stop your dream, they can't stop the team. Throw your hands up high, I know you wanna ride with me. Mac legend, Mr. Yak here live in your city. They can't stop the team, they can't stop the dream. Throw your hands up high, I know you wanna ride with me. It's
Show some love, man. Keep building this up today. Holla back. Yeah, Chicago's finest, man. Definitely feeling good today. What is it? What is it? They gotta like it. They will respect it. Taking nothing other than that, baby. Yeah, y'all have a good one, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Catch y'all on the next one, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Holla back. Holla back. We out.
I gotta take my shoes right.